Dublin is the best show of the year and it's the highlight of our calendar, and I go there every year with or without a pony.
I'm Emma Murray and I'm hoping to qualify Newgrange Brady in the 8 to 15-year-old Connemara Performance. I've only had Lewis 3 weeks now and my main priority is to get him fit. So I'm taking him up the road to Jane O'Flynn's. I get lessons from Jane. She's an event rider and she's also a level 2 HSI coach. Lewis is an 8-year-old by an Ellen Phoenix out of a mare called Slane Princess, and he's owned by Ciara O'Malley from Edenderry in County Offaly. I met Ciara at a show in Slane back in 2022. At the time she was riding Lewis and I was riding my 4-year-old mare Ilon Railta. Mum had met Ciara at a show previously in Raheen Nagun, and she was telling me about this girl who was a primary school teacher in Athy, which actually is where I'm from, and that was where the connection was made and the start of our friendship. Ciara was reserve champion in Dublin in 2022, and then in 2023 she got pregnant and she asked me would I take over the ride on Lewis. I hadn't planned on competing this season at all. I actually was solo travelling around Southeast Asia, New Zealand and Australia. I messaged Ciara because she was pregnant again and I asked her whether she had found a rider for Lewis yet, and she said no, actually you come home and you can ride him again in Dublin. I qualified as a solicitor last year and I also helped my mum out with her business Equicream. It's a skincare healing cream. We use it on mud rash, sweet itch, rain scald, cuts, scratches, anything really you can put it on. My mum takes me to all of the shows and helps with the grooming. She held an amateur racing licence in the UK and rode in a few point-to-points. I usually don't get much time to warm up because Mum is trying to win best turned out, and she'll give helpful advice like asking if I know the course right as I'm about to walk in to jump. I grew up riding show ponies. I actually had a very good pony called Strinesdale Goody Two Shoes, who had won Dublin back in 2001, and I took her myself in 2008 where we were 6th. And then I did a bit of dressage for a while, and after that during college I got myself a Dutch warm blood to show jump with. I competed LVS Widette up to 110 level and we did the young rider classes and the ladies classes, and I really enjoyed the show jumping, but I found that I couldn't be that competitive in it, which is what led me into the Connemara ponies. I bought my first Connemara at Banks Chalky 8 years ago and we broke him ourselves. He's a very true to type Connemara and we did a lot of flat classes where he did really well. He was second in Clifton 1 year, but I found that the performance classes were just a lot more exciting for me. I knew that I wanted to start breeding my ponies sometime in the future, so I registered a prefix called Kildare, which is the name of the village where I take all of my ponies riding. Ilon Railta is a 7-year-old by Lightning Star. She's in foal now to Eden Miss Pride of Thieves. She actually went to Dublin herself twice in the ridden flat class and she won the Clifton Green Hunter. I wanted to breed a pony that was true to type and within my ideals. Railteen is a little bit over height, so I went with him as he's a bit smaller and he'll add a bit of a quality head to her. He's got lovely small ears and lovely breath between his eyes. Kilkay Rory is the full brother to Railteen. I got him as a foal and I'm just in the process of breaking him now, but I'm planning to get him out to a few shows a bit later in the season, do some 4-year-old classes and then maybe sell him on. I also live very close to the field equestrian, so I'm up there every other day, jumping or using the arenas for flat work. The dressage element of the qualifiers is actually very important. You have to be so accurate in your test. I have a great group of friends from the shows, and whilst we are competitive with one another, we do also support each other too. The qualifiers are really tough. They're long days and the course is actually harder than in Dublin, but I'm really looking forward to the first qualifier in Tullylish.